Hello, good morning. This is your brother John Love in Christ Jesus, the outskirts. I believe it was last year I had a dream, or if it was a vision. So in this dream, the Lord was showing me something. So in this dream, I remember a church. I remember the church, the building the Lord was showing me. And outside of the church, here I am looking outside, looking from the outside. I'm looking and I'm seeing what's going on. And the Lord is moving in a mighty way. So as I'm looking from the outside, the Lord was moving, and I believe there was a couple people with me, or was one person. I was looking, but the Lord was pouring out so much, and I'm here looking from the outside, and if I remember, but just to keep it short, so as I was looking, I knew what the Lord was showing me. I knew what the Lord was showing me in His vision or a dream. I knew what the Lord was telling me to prepare myself, and to be available for what He's doing, to be prepared, to be a prepared person, because we have to be prepared like daily preparation, daily obedience, daily being who God's calling you to be, because God is pouring out His spirit. God is pouring out His spirit. God is pouring out His glory. God is pouring out power. God is pouring out grace. God is pouring out fire. God is pouring out so much in the time we're in. So when He showed me this dream, when He showed me this, and I'm looking, and I see what God was doing in the church. I see what God was doing in the congregation. I see that, man, God is pouring so much, and I need to be a part of this. I need to be a part of this. I cannot miss that. So the Lord was showing me, John, what I'm showing you, that there are those that's going to miss out. And I want you to be a part of this. And I want you to be prepared. I want you to live prepared, live in obedience, live faithful unto me. You cannot be distracted. You cannot be distracted. You cannot let nothing take your focus, because if you allow yourself to go this way, or you allow your emotions to take you this way, what I'm doing here, you're going to miss out. So the Lord was showing me, like, He's going to pour out so much. He's going to pour out so much. So He was showing me those that are outside, that's outside, they can only see from the outskirts. They can only see from the outskirts. And not just that, you could be in church, in the glory of God is filling the church. The power of God is manifesting in a powerful way. But you can miss out. You can be in the outskirts too. Yeah, that's what was showing me. Yeah, there's those that's outside, that's doing things outside, that's not prepared, or they're unstable, and thinking that I have time to get myself ready. I have time to prepare myself. I have time to 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 get myself in a place what God is doing. No, it's the Lord was showing is daily preparation, daily obedience, daily, because God is pouring out his glory. And we may not know when, we may not know what time. He may show you this, that he's going to pour out so much at this day, but he probably did it the day before. Why God would do that? Like, God showed me that he was going to pour out so much on this day. He's going to do a great work on this day, but he's doing it today because he wants to see, he wants to know that, hey, I want to know that my people are a prepared people, that they are a prepared people, because when I come back, I don't want them to be in a place where they wasn't found faithful. I want to start doing this. I want to prepare my people now, and I want them to know that, hey, yes, I'm going to pour out so much. Yes, I'm going to do so much. But you have to be prepared daily because, hey, I did say this. I did say that I was going to pour out on this day. I was going to give on this day. I was going to do a great work on this day, but I did it 2 days earlier. I did it a week earlier. But you receive that because you live your life prepared. You live your life in obedience. You live your life in, just the fear of the Lord. You fear the Lord. Yourself telling you're saying to yourself, no, if I do this right here, there's going to be a problem. I don't want to be outside of the will of God. I don't want to be on the outskirts because I don't know when God may be pouring out. I don't know when God may be doing something. He may be, he's, God, I'm telling you, the Lord showed me that, like, telling me that, John, be ready. Live your life ready. We need to live our life ready. We need to live our life ready. And when we're not living our life ready, and when we're not doing our job, and we're unstable, we find ourselves in different places, in our emotions, and sin, flirting with sin, do this here, and God is doing something great today. God is doing something great right now, and you missed out. You missed out. You missed out. And you thought it was going to be on this day. You thought it was going to be, man, God's going to do something right here. I got time to prepare myself. And that's what many thought that they can think that they can prepare themselves, get ready when that time comes. I got time to live life. I got time to go out of control. I got time to be a mess out there. I got time to do whatever I want to do. And I will know when it's time for me to get right. Because one thing I've noticed, when when bad stuff happens, that's when people are going to start running to a church. And the people do that. They do that. Man, this happened. Say that if an earthquake happened and this area having an experience of earthquake for or never had experienced an earthquake. I'm telling you right now, people are gonna start running to the church. Oh, when I mean by people, those that profess, those that say they are follower of Jesus Christ, those that was once in the faith, or those that are backsliding, they go to church sometimes because they got their jobs, they got other things that's taking them out of church, and they say they're followers, they may be backsliders, but they're telling themselves, oh, I have time to live because Jesus is not returning. Jesus is not doing nothing right now. I'm not going to miss out nothing. I got time to play. I got time to live my life because he's not going to come right now. He's not going to come right now. So when this happened, this great thing happened, that's when they're going to find themselves, oh man, it's time for me to go to church. It's time for me to run back. It's time for me to make a decision now. Man, it was too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. Because, one thing as I'm reading about, Noah, and as how he was preparing the ark. He was preparing the ark. Noah was living a life of preparation. The Lord tell him, hey, you and your family ready. Because I'm going to do something. I'm going to do a work. And I don't want you to be a part of what I'm about to do. Because I'm about to destroy this people. But I want you to be a part of the work that I'm doing. Yes, I'm destroying this land. I'm destroying this people because the wicked of the people that they brought to the land, I'm going to destroy all that, but I want you to be a part of this work. I want you to be a part of this work that I am doing. So Noah is living his life prepared. We have to live our life prepared, a prepared people. Because God commanded him, hey, Noah, prepare yourself because this is what I'm about to do. People probably mocked. The people probably said whatever they said to him. Oh, you waste your time. Man, look at you, laughing and laughing and laughing. Oh, why are you taking it so serious? Why are you putting you put so much effort into this? You putting so much passion into it. You putting so much work into it. Noah, you waste your time. You waste your time. No, Noah lived his life in preparation, live his life that was pleasing to the Lord, that he obeyed what God commanded him to do. He obeyed that. And when that time came, Noah was prepared. And because of his love for the Lord, because he obeyed, it made a way for his family to enter in. He made a way for his children and those that, even for the for the animals, that was on the land, the beast that was on the land, because of Noah's faithfulness. I looked at it, I'm like, man, wow, that's powerful. But and when that time came, I know there was many that probably was like, oh man, Noah, let me in. Noah, please let me in. Don't leave me out here. Don't leave me out here. Don't leave me drown. Don't I got children. I got family. Lord, please, pray to your God that he have mercy on us, Lord. Have mercy on us. Lord, pray to your God that he stopped the rain, he stopped the flood. That's when people want to start getting prepared. That's when people want to start getting ready. They want to start getting ready. What was you when Noah was doing this? What was you when he was building this ark? Why was you concerned? They could have said, what's going on, man? No, God is coming to flood this land. Oh, man, Lord, what do I have to do to get right with God? You need to give your life to him. You need to repent. You need to surrender your life to him and really get right. No, but that wasn't on their mind. They was too drunken with the things they was doing, so they did not know, like, why didn't they, like, came across their mind to say, no, what's happening? And they Noah told them, Noah, hey, this is gonna happen. But they thought Noah's a crazy man. He got to be a crazy man for them to do that. No, that's what most people would think of us. We're crazy. We're crazy. Why are we taking this so serious? Our walk so serious? Why are we building the way we're building? Why are we doing what we're doing? Because this is Jesus is returning. Jesus said in his word that he's coming back for his church. He's coming back for his people. He's pouring out so much, and we want to be a part. As I was sitting here in the truck this morning praying and just seeking the Father, and I'm like, I was telling the Lord that I want to be a part of what you're doing. I want to be a part of that. I don't want to be outside. I don't want to be on the outskirts. I want to be in the work that you're doing, Lord. I want to be in the work that you're doing. I want to be a part of your movement. I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this. So we have to live our life. We have to be serious, and we have to live our life holy unto him. And we have to be obedient people, obedient. Yes, the Lord is commanding you to do this. He's commanding you to live this way. He's commanding you to obey him. But if you're not doing it, and when that time comes, the door is going to be closed, and you're going to find yourself trying to rush at the house, trying to prepare yourself, trying to fix your clothes up, trying to tie your shoes, but it's already too late. It's already too late. Yes, it was late for those that on the day of Noah. It was late for those people for them to get right. It was late. They had the space, they had the opportunity, but no, they know that. They know that. Like the day of the Pentecost, it Acts. Acts, we read Acts 1 and 2, and as we see that Jesus saying, oh yeah, my promise is going to come, but I want you to stay in Jerusalem, stay here. And they could have just ignored that. They could have just went to do their own things. They could have just could just mind their own business and live their life and sin and Jesus left. He left because, like I said a while back, because people will act a way, people will live a way when authority is around. People will live a way when authority is around. When authority is around, it's like the pastors, leadership, they will act their way when the authority leave, that's when they want to be reckless. That's when they want to be disobedient. That's when they want to be, out of control. And I'm telling you, if your heart not prepared now, and as my pastors, when they go overseas or when they leave, I have to be who I am daily. I have to live my life holy to the Lord daily when they're not around, because the Lord have a work he's want to do through me. He have a work he wants to do through you. But if you cannot be faithful, if you cannot be obedient, if you cannot follow Jesus with all your heart, mind, and soul, and you want to live your life however, and when the pastors, when our leaders leave, and you cannot be obedient, you cannot be faithful, man, that's a dangerous place to be. That's a dangerous place to be. That's a dangerous place. You have to address that area of your heart. You have to address that area of your heart. So the day of Pentecost, that the people, when they didn't know, Jesus went up to the Father, and hey, they could have said, no, now let me go back to my life. Let me go back doing my things. Peter could have go back to doing, fishing and things like no. They obeyed the command that it was given to them. And as they were standing there gazing and just looking, the two men, I believe the angels, was saying, like, wow, y'all sitting here? No, go and do your job. Go and do what was commanded for you to do. Yes, and they went to the upper room. They went to that place, and they all was there at one accord. And they probably it was probably one more that was with them. More that went with them, but they got distracted. They got distracted with the things that they see. They got distracted with their life. They got distracted with work. They got distracted with other stuff, with family, friends, and stuff. So they think, no, it's not going to be today. It's not. We have time to relax. We have time to sit back. We have time to live our life. But those that obeyed, and as they was in that room, in one spirit, on one accord, because we need to be on one accord and not just to be in the church, not just in the house of God, where we just went. That's when we come into the house of God and we want to live like we've been living faithful. No. We are on one accord when we are daily, when we are one accord obedience, one accord holiness unto the Lord. That's everyone that's a part of the body, because when you do things outside of the body, it affects those around you. So when you come together, the Lord is looking at, no, that person there out of place. And that's gonna, yes, the glory fall. Yes, the power fall. But there's a greater level of it when we are doing what we're supposed to be doing. I'm telling you, there's a greater level of the glory of power when we are collectively obedient, we are collectively loving, when we are collectively doing what we are commanded to do. So, as the fire, the Holy Ghost filled that room, yes, there was those on the outskirts was looking from the outside and heard this man, thought they was full of new wine, or so they mocked, they said things, hey, they were speaking, they're speaking their language. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, those people missed out, because what God had poured out, they missed out. And missed out. There was a greater level of it. A greater level of it. A greater level of it. So, don't let that be you. Because God is doing a great work. God is doing a great and awesome work. So don't let that be you. And that cannot be me. I have to live my life prepared. We have to be a prepared people. Oh, you're going to be the ones on the outskirts, thinking that you're in, but you're not in. You're not in. So live prepared, live obedient, live faithful unto the Lord, because Jesus Christ is coming back soon. This is your brother John. We'll talk again.